2 kills already been picked up right this instant, and they want more. They're going in for the fight with Brusco. Brusco Kurt trying to survive it out, but Brusco unfortunately having a lot of struggle. Aaron also tried to pull away, but it's in the meantime, they try to actually struggle to go into the fight with Weedy. Not gonna be able to do anything at the moment right now. All the resources been put out, it's still not enough. But Kurt on the other side finished the dot with Weedy being taken down.
Yeah, but does he have retribution? Yes, he does. King Kong gets to walk away for that for free. It's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Team Liquid ID, but none of the core members ended up going down. I do want to see where some of the other deaths came from the side of Fnatic Onic. But in the meantime, another fight.
Another fight. Avatar of Guardian been put out. They put out hold into the side of Team Liquid, but they're gonna have a head charge. There's a Hickle. Managed to actually flicker away, surviving it out. But at the same time, right here, they're pushing on all out to Witty, but no casualty will be put out just yet. But Aaron been chased out a little by little, but still not enough. Fnatic Onic try to go for the aggression, but then again, there was no sort of casualty sort of by the side of Team Liquid.
Yep, and we do see that Aaron Shiki still on this bottom side, doing pretty well for himself. Doing very well against Kelra, in a matter of fact. It looks like he's won the laning phase at this point because of that initial rotation. I think now TLID, they're playing off of their alt timers, right? They need to make sure they have their ults before these fights, and I think that Fnatic Onic need to take advantage of the downtime between those ults. And as we see, Kelra instantly just turning the tables onto Aaron.
Oh, let's see. And we do see that they might actually push in right at the bottom lane as well. 1-on-1 on the top lane. It seems that it's not going to be anything, as the fact that we do see a lot of the aggression being put out by Kurt to hold off. And so far, a little bit of extension coming in from Aaron will be punished straight away.
Right? That's what we need to see. Just continuous fighting from the side of TLID.
And even managed to actually take down Super Prince as a trade. So far right now, Team Liquid does have what it takes to cover it up. But Avatar of the Garden will not be picking up anyone. But they do gonna actually push into Kurt as well as Bursko again to time and time again.
Well, King Kong, he is opting to attack Yahes kill.
It seems that they do try to actually contest the turtle. It seems that Team Liquid will get away with this second turtle without any contest whatsoever for Fnatic Onic. A really good strategy coming in from Fnatic Onic as well as Team Liquid to make sure that they control or even focus on the mid lane instead of letting off with that contest of the turtle.
I mean, they're putting a lot of pressure onto Fnatic Onic side, but I think that Fnatic Onic, they gotta be careful, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you want to hit the weaker members, but at the same time, oh, Way of the Dragon.
Way of the Dragon picking up Aaron yet again, but still it's not gonna be enough though. Still surviving out all of those attempts, but Kara on the other note right here will be having a lot of pressure, will be taken out by Weedy instantly and not allowing any breath to take.
Unfortunate. Brusco probably could have put it a little bit more on top of Kelra there, but I think he was dead no matter what, so he wanted to go with the safe side. Inevitably, I think at this point we're expecting to see Team Liquid ID to actually speed up the pace of the game. You see both their EXP and as well as their roamer are never touching the lane at this point. They are continuously just harassing their opponents, getting those early Thunder Belts like YD just did, and now they're just going to amp it up even more to start farming stacks for free.
And there you go, you do see that coming in right now. They're still trying to do a pressure to the side of Fnatic Onic. Aaron gonna be able to spot out Kurt. Kurt tried to tag off Kurt. Try to make sure that at least Aaron backing off. But here on out, we do see Taunts comes in. Fabian gonna go in for a fight at the moment right now, surviving out. But unfortunately, Kurt gets the kill straight away and doing a little bit more time for Fnatic Onic.
Very confident of Fabian, of course. He will steal away this buff, but this next fight might just be it.
This fight coming in to Aaron Shiki just a little bit too close, but at the same time, going in for a fight. Kurt, overextension will be punished by Ezekiel, but Aaron Shiki also managed to get another trade off with Brusco as well. And pushing on right now to the mid lane, they're going to go in all out to Fnatic Onic as Kelra try to survive it out, try to actually give as much pressure as possible, but Brusco is not going to be able to do anything as he's already been taken out, and so much of the pressure. This is all the needed strategy coming in from the side of Team Liquid ID to have a lot of those squishy fights into Fnatic Onic.
Yep, Team Liquid ID, unfortunately, despite actually forcing a good amount of battle spells and also getting a couple kills for himself, not to mention just getting the turtle. Oh, hold on.
Hold on, they're coming in for a fight, pushing in straight away to Fnatic Onyx. As we see Super Frames, a little bit overextension, had to pull away, but at the same time, Kurt going in for the dash, but doesn't able to connect the dot. But Avatar of Guardian going in all out, but he doesn't pick out anyone, and Fnatic Onyx, unfortunately, just wasting all the resources for them to be taken down.
Really good kick coming in from Kirk. Really unfortunate play coming in from Fabian. The idea was there. The execution, unfortunately, wasn't as clean as he thought he had planned it in his head. So far, I'm surprised the fact that King Kong was able to find 2 kills in the first place. One onto Aaron Shiki, of all people, and then still is applying a good amount of pressure to Team Liquid ID. Their gold deficit from what used to be minus 3,000 is now only minus 1.6, which is not that bad considering that TLID's early game is about to end.
And we're coming in again for another squeeze. Kelra will be picked up by Aaron immediately. Now this is giving more pressure for Fnatic Onyx Philippine. So far, they're also going to go in all out to King Kong as well. Hard God has already been committed, but still, it's not going to do anything because the fact is Team Liquid ID still putting a lot of pressure to Fnatic Onyx.
They're losing space across the map, but honestly, do they need space to begin with? Fnatic Onyx at this point can pretty much fight anywhere. It's really difficult because they're hyper mobile, and even Kelra deciding to go for sprint as well in case these fights do decide to drag on and he needs to get back in there. He absolutely can, and he can do it in a devastating bombing run if necessary. But at this point, Team Liquid ID understand that Fnatic Onyx, yeah, we give you the space, but also we can't really do anything with it. We know where you are on the map, but if we commit too hard, we get punished. So now that the laning phase is done for, and only the next neutral objective, the Lord, spawning in about 6 seconds, they don't have much reason to fight until that Lord actually hits the Land of Dawn.
And it seems that we do have Aaron already going into the bush, try to actually get the information required. Kurt will be the one to get the scout airing into the side of Fnatic Onyx. They're pushing into Aaron first of all. Aaron Shiki also denies the movement, trying to actually go in all out. Fabian will be trying to get that lot for themselves, but at the same time, Kurt comes in. Now, Avatar of Guardian been already pushed out, but Fabian is already taking the lot, and Brusco takes down Witty immediately for the trace, but they managed to actually get at least the win for that lot itself.
Yeah, right now, Fnatic Onyx PH, they are just easily just winning these fights. It's not even close. Oh, and they also get a flicker out of Yahez kill. This Nana is just not doing enough work. It's clearing these waves really effectively, but there's no means for her to run away. If Bruce goes on top of her, you're done for it. If King Kong's on top of you, you're praying for passive to be up. Oh, Fabian.
Fabian been picked up with the Ways of Dragon now. He's already overcommitting himself, and Fnatic Onyx is going to try to punish it, but he does manage to move away with his mobility-wise. But Aaron Shiki here along Team Liquid will be able to back things up, and they're going to finish the dot right here. Kurt doesn't spot anyone, but he will be taking out Kara for the punishment. Kurt had to move away as quickly as possible, but they will deny any mobility-wise, and still King Kong will be able to finish off the lot, will decide at least the area of the wave needs to be cut out for now.
Right, they want to get another punish one more time here, but underneath, Aaron Shiki takes so much damage for a nothing fight. And that's just against Gotbot, by the way. One fully charged hit onto Aaron Shiki puts him down to 30% of his HP.
Oh, this is tough coming in from Team Fnatic Onyx. I mean, yeah, definitely they definitely will be able to slow things down for Team Liquid ID. But so far right now, so much of the aggression has been built up. But here and now, King Kong will be overextended to Aaron Shiki, having a lot of pressure. Great job coming in, but at the same time right here, Witty will try to trade it off, but this is not going to be so good as he has a kill a little bit too far off, and they're going to actually back off. They're not going to extend too much to a point that Fnatic Onyx will take another casualty.
Yeah, right now they're just deathballing at this point. They have to stick relatively close together. Even Super Friends is like pretty cautious about split pushing to the side lanes because he knows that he's weak naturally unless he is hard guarded and tethered to somebody. But at this point, even Team Liquid ID has to put their focus that yes, as much as we want to kill Kelra, we also have to find an off-tempo timing against Fnatic Onyx. I mentioned this in the very beginning of the series that Fnatic Onyx is up for their timing. Team Liquid ID, they're very creative with their fights. They come at you from many different angles. I think that their next plan of attack, instead of just attacking Kelra, is to get underneath that timing. Fnatic Onyx always, after making their plays, they're headed off to a different direction. We need to TLID make a hard read.
Let's see if they can do so now. Even despite the fact that they try to actually mess things up, try to invade the space of the buff side, it's not gonna do anything. 60 seconds on the clock. Lot is about to spawn out, and this is the answer that Team Liquid will find out. Kirk comes in, Avatar of Guardian been pushed out, doesn't tag anyone, but Brusco goes in for attack with Arishiki. A lot of damage been put out. Arishiki will be the first one to be taken out by Super Prince, but at the same time, right here, Team Liquid, they're gonna try to push in. Witty also be shut down. No, Aaron go in for the power of Wilderness, but doesn't put out anyone as he will be able to be backed up by Farvin. But at the same time, right here, Farvin overextension going in and all out try to go in for the extension, ended up on the side of Fnatic Awning and Fabian. Kara once more, he's overlooking, he spotted out Fabian, he goes all out and they get another kill in their hands. Almost team wiped out in the hands of the team Fnatic Awning.
All of them unable to drag out further than it probably should. Like these team fights, they want to go in and out very quickly, just like this.
And here and out, Hargov been pushed out, trying to go in for Yezekil, but Widi and Arishiki will be back things off, making sure that Yezekil will not be able to take down. But so much damage has already been put out by Fnatic Onyx. Still, they're having struggle.
All right, we're gonna have to take our time with this one. I think at this point, it's difficult to uncan Fnatic Onyx PH, and I think that Team Liquid ID, they need to give Fnatic Onyx a little bit of confidence. Get them into the middle of that fight. Let them somehow initiate first. So far, they've been keeping their eyes on Kirk very often. Maybe they could look for Brusco, but Brusco never really shows himself either, right? Notice that he's always in the far back. He's waiting for an opportunity to get a GOA in while letting Kirk kind of do the heavy lifting.
Let's see if they will be able to actually cover things up. And we know for a fact that Lord marching in, they will be able to clear it out. And even the waves will be able to defend wisely. But here on out, we do see King Kong going in for extension for Fabian, but doesn't connect the dot enough to take him down. But at least it's going to put a lot of pressure to Team Liquid. And they're going to go out to Brusco first of all. But the power is going to go out. And here on out, King Kong goes into Aaron just enough time. But at the same time right here, Yezekil had to pull away. But King Kong did manage to take down Witty in the process, and that's going to be a good win coming in from Fnatic on it.
Yeah, now the scaling is finally coming in. I mean, Fabian can try his best, but right now, King Kong and as well as Keller are just too strong. There's just too much damage that they generate.
Oh, Avatar Guardian been put out straight away into the crystal, and here, overextension been done by King Kong. Even managed to take down as well another player. Fnatic Onyx, they know how to get things done.
It's not even close. It's not even close.
It's not even close.